Ready to go now at 189, Bruce Morgan. Cameron County, undefeated, District 9, 34-0. Rich Evans, undefeated, Allentown Central High School, District 11, 35-0. Two men on the mat with records of 69-0. Larry?
Well, that's what I said. We're going to have a situation. I didn't know who to pick in these last two bouts. And talking to Jim Butler of Pennsylvania Wrestling Roundup and everybody else, this really is a toss-up. And with both of them undefeated, you really can't get a measuring guide for one against the other.
Morgan is in the red.
And Morgan's on top.
And Rich Evans in the green and white. Dark green and white.
Bob Volpe, your coach, Central Catholic, more noted statewide for his great basketball teams, has come through with some good wrestling the last couple of years. Barbershites, I think, placed, and now we have Evans gaining a reversal. And there's that situation I pointed. You don't have to take your man to the mat. You just reverse him.
Here's the first takedown coming up in just a moment. Earning the first two. Where we'll show that later as they prepare to wrestle even up at 2.
Got to get that gerbil to run a little faster in the truck.
There we go.
We missed it. Evans trying to come through, exposes himself to his back for a moment.
Two red.
And we get a 2-point reverse. It's now 4-2.
Stalemate.
Right about one thing, Larry, the basketball teams at Allentown Central Catholic have been excellent. This year's women's team is just phenomenal.
On top.
What do they call them, the Vikettes?
Yes.
They're good. Let's see what Morgan elects to do here.
Of course, the famous brothers that playing at Duke and Stanford, McCafferty's, and I guess the sisters out at Georgetown. Great athletic group.
There's the escape, making it 4-3 in favor of Morgan of Cameron County.
I saw Morgan wrestle Allen of Pottstown in a quarterfinal, and that was a great bout. Won by Morgan 15-11, and Allen did that same move, that turn. You just sit out, turn in, and pop his head out time after time, but he couldn't take Morgan down. Morgan's tough against a takedown.
1 point red, illegal hold.
Illegal hold, point awarded to Morgan, making it 5-3.
Yeah, he locked up, but he locked up. He didn't have his hips to the side or his head to the side. That made it a point, and we have a stalemate. So Morgan picks up a point on an illegal hold. It's now
another point there, Larry, with that head scissors.
That's another one, 6-3. So we've had 2 consecutive points awarded, illegal holds within the last 15 seconds.
The head scissors was...
Now, the next time it's 2 points.
Next time it will be.
1-1-2.
Morgan is good on his feet, and this is, I think, the strength of his ability.
It's a tough way to go down 2 points after having it close 4-3.
He's the pursuer right now with 6 seconds to go.
Ready to go off, and they do with about 2 seconds to go. First period.
Gentile is looking for an opportunity to get a power move. He wants that double underhook, slide his leg across, and throw over the hip and drive him to the mat. Cameron County. Now there is a place, Larry, where nature's beauties abound.
From the Northwest Regional.
Yes, sir. And you don't, I think Emporium is in Cameron County, if I'm not mistaken. Cameron County.
Larry McGraw,
From top.
your coach at Cameron County High School. Bruce Morgan, both these wrestlers are seniors. Morgan placed last year.
Took a 6th.
Maintaining control of Central Catholic's Rich Evans. The referee for this bout,
Walter Markowski.
Markowski, and Rakic is your mat judge. Half Nelson put in there by Morgan, slowly turning, and then I got a good hammerlock now. good combination, a good pinning combination with 1:23 left. Central Catholic's Rich Evans is in trouble. 2 undefeated wrestlers. One of them is going down with that R-trap, but Evans shakes through.
Evans has to move his leg, though, and he didn't, Larry. Now he did.
Gains the escape. We have a 2-point near fall and 1-point escape.
8-4. Morgan out in front. Good action here as they go off with 101.
He fell to his side until he fell right down on his side. He's holding that leg, but I don't know how long he can leverage that leg into any defensive move for himself here. Morgan puts the hand on the head to get some leverage, prying it out. Still stalemated. That's a break for Gentili. Morgan senses that Gentili behind now has to kind of bore in at him.
That's Rich Evans.
I don't want to keep saying Gentili. Tell you why I keep saying that, because I look down here. It was wrong on the official printout that we received.
20 seconds to go in the second period.
In deep. And if he hangs on under the hook and he slips that left arm up, Morgan's in trouble with 12 seconds to go. No takedown so far.
I don't think he can get his hips out, though, Larry. See, Morgan has him wedged on the backside.
Well, if he slipped that arm out, he certainly could. But
Period ends. Still a 4-point lead for Bruce Morgan of Cameron County over Rich Evans of Allentown Central Catholic.
Go ahead.
One of these wrestlers will have their first loss of the season. Both of them almost with identical records. Morgan 34-0 and Evans 35-0. And in their career, Morgan has won 87 times and Evans has won 88.
Evans up high on that cross body ride. He's now going to slip the arm in, but it was too obvious. Everybody knew it was happening. Well, we saw the soda machine go walking by Marv, and evidently we're out of their reach.
Clock you see in the background is not the match clock. The match clock's on the other side of the mat, so don't get excited if you see 0 and 0. It's 1:30 to go in this. The 189-pound championship match, and Evans is still trying to do that, but he is too high.
He's high. He's going to get now if he slips that left hand up.
2 more on the boards, and Morgan has now lengthened the lead to 10-4.
Well, this could be the first title ever to go back to Cameron County, and deserving effort here by Morgan, who's wrestled very, very well. Very astutely.
On their feet, 10-5 the score, 1 minute remaining, last period.
I don't think that Evans has to score big here, and I think that he knows that. He has to score quick or score big, and quick is not apparently what Morgan, who's good on his feet, will do. No, he did score quick. I'll let him go.
10-7.
11-7. He's in too low now this time with 45 seconds ago.
He was impatient, Larry.
Yep, didn't set himself up.
And he was lucky to escape there. They didn't end up with 2 more on the board. He trails by 4 with 40 seconds to go.
Well, the elk butt there. Going to try to butt drag him and slide him by, but
30 seconds left. 4-point difference.
Morgan looking for a chance to counter here.
I think Evans is they're really so tired, both of them, that they don't have that power energy to shoot the moon with what they have to come up with. Just one big burst.
I thought Morgan was going to set a barrel roll up there, Larry, and just try to dump him over, but Morgan is, I like the way Morgan works on his feet. He's always got himself in position. There's 2.
There's 2.
11-9.
7 seconds to go.
Lets him up. And and that's the way it's going to end.
And you know the difference, Marv? Those 2 penalty points.
Penalty points. I didn't think about it, but you're right, Larry.
2 penalty points within about 10 to 15 seconds of each other in the first period is the difference. Bruce Morgan of Cameron County defeating Rich Evans of Allentown Central 11-9 to become the PIAA Class AA champion here in 1990. The award